Hey, brother! I just look so bad in hats. Maybe this will help. Actually, that's not bad. Ben, as you pointed out in your last video, it is football season! Woo! Armageddon football! But Ben, football is presenting me with a major first world problem that I feel needs to be discussed. Now, I know this is the internet and maybe not everyone's into football and the NFL and stuff, but I am really excited this year because the Redskins might actually be good. Well, maybe not if you saw last night's game, but they had a strong second half. Yeah. But even if the Redskins aren't good this year, it's hard not to love football season, and I'll tell you why. Because whatever your favorite show is, it comes on at most once a week for an hour, maybe only 30 minutes. Well, I guess unless maybe you watch like American Idol, which comes on like 2 nights a week. But then we can't be friends. No, I'm just kidding. American Idol's not all bad. They did produce Carrie Underwood, and that makes the rest of it pretty forgivable. But if you like football, then you're in luck because your favorite show doesn't just come on once a week, it comes on, wait for it, 16 times a week. And each episode is 3 hours long. Yeah, other fandoms be warned because these guys are the biggest nerds of all. Well, I'll tell you one major problem with that scenario. You can't watch all the games at once. They come on at the same time. Sorry, Ben, I guess I decided to go Southern for that line. I did have sweet tea for lunch, and it was real sweet tea, not like unsweetened tea where they make you add the sugar pack, and they're like, nah, just mix it up, and you mix it up forever and the sugar never dissolves and it's not really sweet tea. That's a shame. But getting back on track, it doesn't matter if you miss any of those games because if you turn on any sports coverage at all for the next week, they will be covering those very games 24/7 all week. I mean, how awesome would it be if you could finish an episode of Breaking Bad and then watch non-stop analysis of that episode for the next 6 days before the next episode came out? And I mean, on that note, how awesome would it be if there were 16 new episodes of Breaking Bad every week? And to me, the analysis is almost as good as the actual games. Like, I love ESPN radio during football season. Because let's face it, the only thing worse than actually watching baseball is listening to people talk about baseball. So here's my problem, Ben. As much as I've been looking forward to radio season and as much as I want to hear what the experts have to say and I love RGIII and I want to know what the Skins' prospects are, I've signed up for Audible.com. Audible is an awesome service which for $15 a month gets you a free audiobook. Yeah, that made sense. And massive discounts on books the rest of the time. And I'm currently listening to book 3 of Game of Thrones, but these books are about 48 hours long. So in order to keep ahead of the $15 I have to pay every month, I have to use all of my driving time I would normally spend listening to ESPN, listening to the books. And it's killing me. Every morning before I can plug in my iPad to get the book going, I catch about 7 seconds of Mike and Mike in the morning, and I am immediately drawn in. Mike and Mike in the morning here, Mike Greeny and Mike Golick talking about the New York Jets. They didn't look really good this season. What do you think about that Golick? Greeny, New York Jets, not so good. Notre Dame. Well, Golick, Notre Dame is a team that exists, but we were talking about the NFL there, not college football. Greeny, fighting Irish. Now I know what you're thinking. That's not at all how they sound, but I should totally have a second channel that's just called Not Mike and Not Mike in the Morning where I just mock them using those voices, right? I'm on it! Right, but so I can't listen to ESPN, but it's even worse because I can't even get mad at Game of Thrones because I still love it and everyone should read it and watch it on HBO because it's amazing. But I foresaw this problem coming like a month ago and the idea that I was gonna have to make a decision between the two has been stressing me out forever. I came up with 3 backup plans, all of which have failed. 1, listen to ESPN radio on my computer at work. Well, that would have been great except that the city blocked all streaming radio because it takes up too much bandwidth. 2, go old school, buy an actual radio with an antenna and everything. I actually did this, set it up. FM comes in great, but for some reason can't pick up the awesome power of AM radio. Said no one ever. 3, listen on my phone. But no, we're living in the dark ages at work and we're all just hardwired into the system like the Matrix or something and there's no Wi-Fi and I can't do that because it'll use up all my data. That's my massive problem, Ben. I enjoy 2 things so much that the fact that I can't enjoy one even more is stressing me out. But I'll tell you what I am enjoying, Ben. We hit 1,500 subscribers today. I feel like there should be some kind of celebration, like maybe 15 challenges or dares or something. I don't know. If you have an idea for like a challenge or dare you would like to see me do on this channel, let me know down in the towel section below. And while you're down there, answer today's question of the day, which is if you had to choose between Game of Thrones and NFL, which would you choose? Let me know down below, and Ben, I will see you in another life, brother.